5 Crazy Facts About Alice in Borderland star Kento Yamazaki. If 2020 has brought us anything good, it is the fact that Netflix has released some fantastic new shows. And if there is one thing we are grateful for, it is this. Despite this, the streaming service has been working hard to ensure that people worldwide have something entertaining to watch amid what appears to be an uncertain existence for some. Many people worldwide cannot live their normal lives, while others can go about their everyday lives as if nothing has changed because they live in a different part of the world. Netflix has been putting in a lot of effort to make sure that all of us are excited about the directions in which the world is heading. And that's why they cast the fantastic Kento Yamazaki in a new series. Are you prepared to find out more? Keep watching. He's just a kid and hails from Tokyo. He is a young man, much like most actors just beginning their careers in a Netflix drama. On September 7, 1994, he was born, and he turned 26 in 2020, which was an unusual year for many people for birthdays. We do not know how he celebrated his birthday, but given that we do not know, we will guess that he was most likely working. He spent his entire childhood in the Itabashi neighborhood of Tokyo. It is in Japan. He lived with his mother, father, and brother all the time. Given that he was the youngest child in the family, this is another factor to take into account. This leads us to ask if he was the perfect example of the baby of the family or whether he was someone who didn't take the responsibility of being the family's youngest member very seriously. In addition to being a model, he is a voracious eater. Even if it is not immediately obvious, he enjoys food very much. He has never been a light eater in his life. He enjoys trying out new cuisines and going back for seconds. And he is probably just like any other young man who cannot go for an extended period of time without eating a snack. In addition, he is tall and slim, which is still another feature that appears to work out well for those young men. Even though they constantly consume food, they do not advance in size. When he was still a student in junior high school, a modeling agency spotted him and approached him with an offer. His appearance was appreciated by many of the modeling scouts around his city, and it worked out for him. When most kids are at that age, they are going through their most awkward years. However, his look was appreciated. Maybe it was at this point that he understood he would have to find a way to go to where he wanted to go, which was to become a famous soccer player. He is interested in soccer. When he was little, he always imagined himself as a famous soccer player. If he hadn't decided to become an actor instead, he probably would have done so as well. He started playing as a child and was always passionate about the sport he practiced. However, even though he still enjoys it very much, he chose not to pursue a career as a professional soccer player. However, he did seize the opportunity to become a famous actor, and it appears that this decision is working well for him. Many of his followers have expressed an interest in learning more about his private life, but we don't believe he will share any information with us. Rarely does he discuss his private emotions, his private life, or anything else happening outside his work. Well, we don't even know whether he's seeing anyone if he's in a relationship, or what he does for leisure because we have no idea what his interests are. He is currently in Alice in Borderland. At this point, things are starting to take an exciting turn. It's a brand new thriller on the Netflix platform, and it's already garnering some attention from the media as a new series to watch. The debut on December 10 was significant, and many people following this event have been excited to finally be able to sit down and watch it. Although he might not be eager to discuss a significant portions of his private life with the general public, he's always happy to spend as much time as possible discussing his experiences at the workplace. We are big fans that he posts much of his work on many social media profiles he maintains. He is really excelling in his work. He is successful and enjoys a respectable name in the community. Even though he is still young, Kento Yamazaki is already doing quite well for himself. He has been actively employed for well over a decade at this point. It is anticipated that he will have a net worth of around $1.5 million by 2020. As mentioned earlier, he is doing a good job of finding a livelihood. It is important to have a positive reputation in his field of work because of the competition. It is reported that he always provides 100% effort in whatever he is working on and is known to have a positive attitude while at work. It doesn't matter if you want to be a model, an actor, or work in the mailroom of a Fortune 500 company. Having this trait will serve you well in any of those professions. Do like, share, and subscribe, and tell us what you think in the comments.